We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Ready to get it started here, Riley Patterson.
And off we go from Seattle.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line.
the ground. This is Devon Achane.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Again, it's Achane.
And he stopped immediately there.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine with it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big gain and a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Devon Achane.
53 yards.
And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. And we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. As Shaheed going to go in motion.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Darnold.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's Darnold.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Up the middle, Achane.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. Tua.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He'll try to do it himself. And Tua going to slide to a hole, but he will have the 1st down.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Go ahead.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks 20-yard line.
Time on 3, kick. Out.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't getting.
Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that move back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Darnold. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Here's second and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Darnold now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Now it's Darnold. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They'll try for the first with Walker. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. They'll keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield. Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync. And the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Wright's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll run on first down with Wright. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Tua going to give this to Wright. And he takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 39-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua sets up to pass it. Throw left side complete. That's right. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 22-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half. just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Complete to Wright. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Dolphins first down. First and goal.
Tua going to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
A give up the middle to Wright.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so that you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In motion goes the tight end. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Darnold. Going up top for Cup. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for Seattle. 57 yards.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Walker.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Walker once more. But he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. To throw is Darnold.
He finds Smith-Njigba in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Dolphins 24, Seahawks 9. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Reek Woolen.
Sheds off the tackle. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Here's 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Darnold. That'll be caught. It's caught.
And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Darnold setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here now, 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now Darnold wants to change it up. Here's Darnold. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
He'll try to do it himself.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Seahawks 15. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
At their own 7-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
A loss of 3 yards brings up 4th down.
Listen up.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken from just outside the 30. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And this one wasn't easy. You had an East Coast team, Charles, going west, playing a night game, but somehow they were able to get the job done.
Yeah, when you talk about playing a night game, they're closer to being sleepy because of East Coast time with their bodies.